I'm sure you've heard the news. The Salisbury steak. A dish often relegated to the realm of school cafeterias and supermarket freezer aisles. We remember it with a nostalgic grimace, picturing a bland patty drowning in a sea of brown gravy. But what if we told you this humble meal holds the key to a dietary revolution? What if beneath its unassuming exterior lies a nutritional powerhouse capable of transforming your health? This isn't about romanticizing a bygone era of bland food. It's about unearthing the forgotten wisdom of a 19th century physician, Dr. James Salisbury, who saw beyond the plate and into the very core of human health. Dr. Salisbury understood the interconnectedness of food and well-being, recognizing the profound impact diet has on our gut, our energy, and even our mental state. He crafted the Salisbury steak not as a culinary masterpiece, but as a meticulously designed tool for healing. This wasn't just about sustenance, it was about restoring balance within the body, addressing the root causes of disease rather than merely masking the symptoms. And in a world grappling with soaring rates of chronic illness, his insights are more relevant than ever. Prepare to see the Salisbury steak in a whole new light. This is more than just a meal, it's a journey into the heart of nutritional therapy, a testament to the power of simplicity, and a call to reclaim our health, one juicy bite at a time. Step back in time with us to 19th century America. The Civil War rages, leaving a trail of wounded soldiers and a medical community grappling with rampant digestive diseases. Enter Dr. James Henry Salisbury, a physician who dared to challenge the conventional wisdom of his time. He observed a recurring theme in his patients, a litany of digestive complaints, from bloating and constipation to debilitating pain and fatigue. Dr. Salisbury suspected these ailments weren't isolated incidents, but rather symptoms of a deeper imbalance, a gut in distress. He believed that the standard American diet, laden with starches, sugars, and yes, even vegetables, was to blame. His solution was radical. A diet centered around one key element: minced lean beef. His patients, initially skeptical, experienced remarkable transformations. Digestive issues subsided, energy levels soared, and even mental clarity improved. The Salisbury steak, born out of necessity and a deep understanding of human physiology, emerged as a beacon of hope in an era plagued by chronic illness. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Dr. Salisbury's observations resonate with astounding relevance. We find ourselves in the midst of a global health crisis, grappling with an epidemic of chronic diseases, many rooted in gut dysfunction. Could this simple yet profound dietary approach hold the key to unlocking a healthier future? The Salisbury steak diet isn't just about swapping your usual dinner for a plate of ground beef. It's a carefully constructed approach to nutrition designed to address the root causes of illness and restore balance within the body. This isn't a fad diet promising rapid weight loss or a quick fix. It's a deep dive into the intricate relationship between food and our well-being. Over the course of this exploration, we'll delve into the scientific underpinnings of Dr. Salisbury's approach, examining its impact on gut health, hormonal balance, and even mental clarity. We'll explore the reasoning behind his choice of minced beef, uncovering its unique digestive benefits and its ability to deliver a potent dose of essential nutrients. But this journey goes beyond the science. We'll hear from individuals whose lives have been transformed by the Salisbury steak diet, people who found relief from chronic digestive issues, autoimmune conditions, and even mental health challenges. Get ready to challenge your preconceived notions about this seemingly simple dish. We're about to embark on a fascinating exploration of a dietary approach that's as relevant today as it was over a century ago. Buckle up, because this is more than just a diet, it's a revolution in the making. Dr. James Salisbury was a man ahead of his time. In an era when medical knowledge was still in its infancy, he possessed an uncanny ability to connect the dots, to see the unseen forces at play within the human body. While his contemporaries focused on treating symptoms, Dr. Salisbury sought to understand the root causes of disease, and he believed those roots lay deep within the digestive system. This was a radical notion at the time. The gut, far from being recognized as the complex ecosystem it is, was often viewed as a simple conduit for food. Dr. Salisbury, however, saw it as a battlefield, a site of constant struggle between beneficial and harmful microbes, each vying for dominance. He observed that the typical American diet, heavy in processed foods, sugar and starches, was feeding the wrong army, creating an imbalance that manifested as a whole host of ailments. His solution? A strategic strike against the enemy within. He envisioned a diet so pure, so devoid of the elements that fueled dysbiosis, that it would effectively starve out the harmful bacteria, allowing the gut to heal and restore balance. This wasn't about deprivation, it was about providing the body with exactly what it needed to thrive, a concept that would later become a cornerstone of functional medicine. Dr. Salisbury's approach was revolutionary. He dared to challenge the status quo, to question the very foundation of what was considered healthy at the time. And in doing so, he paved the way for a new understanding of the gut-body connection, a legacy that continues to inspire and inform nutritional therapy today. Imagine your gut as a vast and intricate landscape, home to trillions of microorganisms. This is your microbiome, a complex ecosystem that plays a crucial role in your overall health and well-being. Just like any ecosystem, it thrives on balance. When beneficial bacteria outnumber the harmful ones, your gut hums along harmoniously, supporting digestion, nutrient absorption, and even immune function. But when this delicate balance is disrupted, chaos ensues. The harmful bacteria, fueled by a diet rich in processed foods, sugar, and inflammatory compounds, begin to multiply, wreaking havoc on the gut lining and setting the stage for a cascade of health problems. This is the battlefield Dr. Salisbury recognized, a silent war waged within our own bodies. The symptoms of this internal conflict are all too familiar in today's world: bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn, fatigue, brain fog, skin issues, autoimmune flares, and even mental health challenges. These seemingly disparate symptoms are often interconnected, linked by the common thread of gut dysbiosis. Dr. Salisbury's genius lay in his ability to see these connections, to understand that addressing the gut was not about treating isolated symptoms, but rather about restoring balance to the entire system. He recognized that the gut was not a separate entity, but rather an integral part of a complex and interconnected whole. Dr. Salisbury's solution to the rampant gut dysbiosis he observed was both simple and radical. Eliminate the foods that were feeding the problem. He believed that by removing the fuel source for harmful bacteria, he could effectively starve them out, allowing the beneficial microbes to flourish and the gut to heal. His weapon of choice in this battle for gut health? A carefully constructed elimination diet centered around one key element: minced lean beef. This wasn't just about picking a protein source, it was about choosing a food that was easily digestible, nutrient-dense, and devoid of the elements known to exacerbate gut inflammation. Out went the sugar, the processed foods, and the inflammatory compounds. Even vegetables, often touted for their health benefits, were temporarily removed from the equation. Dr. Salisbury observed that while vegetables offered valuable nutrients, they also contained fiber and certain sugars that could feed harmful bacteria, particularly in a gut that was already compromised. This elimination phase was not meant to be a permanent lifestyle change, but rather a strategic reset, a way to hit the pause button on the digestive chaos and allow the body to heal. It was a chance for the gut to recalibrate, for beneficial bacteria to regain their rightful place, and for the body to begin to heal from the inside out. In the pursuit of gut healing, Dr. Salisbury stripped away all dietary distractions, arriving at a regimen of stark simplicity: minced, lean beef and hot water. This minimalist approach, while seemingly extreme by today's standards, was intentional. designed to give the digestive system a much-needed break and allow it to focus on repair. The minced beef served as the cornerstone of this healing protocol. Dr. Salisbury recognized that protein was essential for tissue repair, immune function, and overall vitality. Minced beef, being easier to digest than larger cuts of meat, provided a readily available source of amino acids without putting undue stress on a compromised gut. The hot water played a supporting role, aiding in digestion and promoting hydration. In Dr. Salisbury's view, hot water offered a gentle way to stimulate digestive juices and cleanse the system without introducing any potentially irritating substances. This minimalist approach may seem restrictive, but within its simplicity lay a profound wisdom. By eliminating the vast majority of food groups, Dr. Salisbury's diet removed the guesswork from the equation. It provided a clear path for healing, allowing the body to direct its energy towards repair and restoration rather than constantly battling against a barrage of dietary insults. Dr. Salisbury wasn't a proponent of vague recommendations or loose guidelines. He approached nutrition with the meticulousness of a scientist, recognizing that the body responded to specific inputs with predictable outcomes. The Salisbury steak diet, far from being a free-for-all carnivore approach, was a carefully calibrated regimen designed to elicit a targeted physiological response. Every element of the diet, from the type of beef used to the frequency of meals, was carefully considered. This was not about calorie restriction or deprivation. It was about providing the body with precisely what it needed to thrive, while simultaneously removing the elements that hindered its natural healing mechanisms. This concept of dietary precision may seem foreign in today's world of fad diets and quick fixes, but it lies at the heart of Dr. Salisbury's approach. He understood that the body wasn't a machine to be manipulated, but rather a complex organism that thrived on balance and harmony. The Salisbury steak diet, in its simplicity, aimed to restore that balance by providing a clear and unambiguous set of instructions for the body to follow. This wasn't a random assortment of foods. It was a carefully orchestrated symphony of nutrients, each playing a specific role in the healing process. Dr. Salisbury's legacy lies not just in the foods he chose, but in the meticulousness with which he approached the art of nutrition, reminding us that our bodies are worthy of such precision. At the heart of Dr. Salisbury's dietary protocol lay a deceptively simple directive. Consume up to 3 beef patties per day. These patties, crafted from lean minced beef, formed the cornerstone of the diet, providing a concentrated source of protein and essential nutrients without overwhelming the digestive system. The number 3 wasn't arbitrary. Dr. Salisbury observed that spacing out protein intake throughout the day, rather than consuming it all in one go, led to better digestion and more stable energy levels. This approach aligned with the body's natural rhythms, providing a steady stream of amino acids for tissue repair and metabolic function. Each patty, roughly the size of a person's palm, represented a carefully measured dose of protein, designed to support the body's needs without tipping the scales into excess. This wasn't about gorging on beef, it was about consuming it with intention, recognizing that even the most beneficial foods could become problematic in excessive amounts. The 3 patties principle underscored Dr. Salisbury's belief in moderation and balance. He recognized that the body thrived on consistency, on a steady and predictable supply of nutrients. This approach, far from being restrictive, provided a framework for nourishment, a way to honor the body's needs without overwhelming its delicate systems. In today's fast-paced world, eating has become a hurried affair, often squeezed between meetings and errands. We inhale our food, barely registering its taste or texture, our minds preoccupied with the next task at hand. Dr. Salisbury, however, recognized that the act of chewing was not merely a mechanical process, but rather an integral part of digestion, one that was often overlooked and underestimated. He instructed his patients to chew each bite of beef thoroughly, up to 100 times before swallowing. This may seem excessive, even absurd by modern standards, but it served a vital purpose. Chewing, he believed, initiated the digestive process, breaking down food into smaller particles and mixing it with saliva, which contains enzymes that begin to break down carbohydrates. Thorough chewing, according to Dr. Salisbury, reduced the workload on the stomach and intestines, allowing for more efficient digestion and nutrient absorption. It also promoted a sense of satiety, preventing overeating and giving the digestive system ample time to process each meal. This emphasis on chewing may seem like a quaint relic of a bygone era, but it holds valuable lessons for our modern lives. By slowing down, savoring each bite, and chewing our food thoroughly, we not only improve digestion but also cultivate a more mindful relationship with food, one that honors both our physical and mental well-being. Section 4. Hot water. More than just a beverage. In the symphony of the Salisbury steak diet, hot water played a surprisingly significant role. While it may seem like a bland and unexciting beverage, Dr. Salisbury recognized its subtle yet powerful effects on digestion and overall well-being. Hot water, he believed, acted as a gentle digestive aid, stimulating the production of stomach acid and promoting the flow of bile, both essential for the breakdown of food. It also helped to relax the muscles of the digestive tract, easing the passage of food and reducing the likelihood of cramping or discomfort. Beyond its digestive benefits, hot water served as a source of pure hydration, flushing toxins from the body and supporting overall cellular function. In Dr. Salisbury's view, hot water, unlike cold water, which he believed could shock the system, provided a soothing and comforting warmth that aided in digestion and promoted relaxation. While the modern world offers a dizzying array of beverages, from sugary sodas to caffeine-laden energy drinks, hot water remains a simple yet effective way to support digestion, promote hydration, and cultivate a sense of calm amidst the chaos of daily life. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound solutions are often the simplest. Section 1. Beyond tradition, the science of minced beef. Dr. Salisbury's choice of minced beef as the cornerstone of his diet wasn't merely a matter of convenience or culinary preference. It was a deliberate decision rooted in his keen understanding of human physiology and the nuances of digestion. While his contemporaries often recommended larger cuts of meat, Dr. Salisbury recognized that minced beef offered unique advantages, particularly for individuals struggling with digestive distress. In the 19th century, scientific understanding of digestion was still in its infancy. Yet Dr. Salisbury possessed an intuitive grasp of the body's inner workings, recognizing that the form and texture of food played a crucial role in its breakdown and assimilation. He observed that minced beef, with its increased surface area and softer texture, placed less strain on a compromised digestive system, allowing for more efficient breakdown and absorption of nutrients. Fast forward to the 21st century, and modern science has validated many of Dr. Salisbury's insights. Studies on gastric emptying and protein absorption have confirmed that minced beef indeed offers digestive advantages, even in healthy individuals. This seemingly humble food, often relegated to the realm of burgers and meatloaf, emerges as a nutritional powerhouse, capable of delivering a potent dose of protein and essential nutrients with minimal digestive burden. Let's delve deeper into the science behind minced beef's digestive prowess, exploring the factors that make it an ideal food for healing, recovery, and optimal well-being. Section 2. Surface area and digestive efficiency. One of the key reasons behind minced beef's digestive advantage lies in its increased surface area. Imagine a whole steak, its muscle fibers tightly bound together, presenting a relatively small surface for digestive enzymes to act upon. Now picture that same steak ground into tiny pieces, each particle offering a multitude of surfaces for enzymes to break down proteins and other nutrients. This increased surface area translates to a more efficient digestive process. Digestive enzymes, primarily pepsin in the stomach and trypsin in the small intestine, have greater access to the protein molecules within the minced beef, allowing for faster and more thorough breakdown. This means less work for the digestive system, particularly beneficial for individuals with compromised gut function. Think of it like this. Trying to digest a whole steak is akin to trying to chop down a tree with a butter knife. It's possible, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort. Minced beef, on the other hand, is like that same tree already chopped into firewood. The hard work has already been done, making it easier and faster to utilize the energy within. This principle of increased surface area applies not only to protein digestion, but also to the absorption of other nutrients present in beef, such as vitamins, minerals and creatine. By maximizing the surface area available for absorption, minced beef ensures that the body receives the full spectrum of nutrients it needs to thrive. Gastric emptying, the process by which food is emptied from the stomach into the small intestine, plays a crucial role in digestion and nutrient absorption. If food remains in the stomach for too long, it can lead to feelings of fullness, bloating and discomfort. On the other hand, if it empties too quickly, the body may not have sufficient time to absorb all the available nutrients. Studies have shown that minced beef, due to its smaller particle size and softer texture, tends to empty from the stomach more quickly than larger, less processed cuts of meat. This faster gastric emptying offers several advantages. First, it reduces the likelihood of digestive discomfort, particularly in individuals prone to bloating or indigestion. Second, it allows for a more rapid delivery of nutrients to the small intestine, where the majority of absorption takes place. This doesn't mean that minced beef races through the digestive system, leaving the body shortchanged on nutrients. Rather, it suggests that its rate of gastric emptying is optimized for efficient digestion and absorption. The smaller particles of minced beef are more readily broken down in the stomach, creating a smoother and faster transition into the small intestine where nutrients are absorbed. This gastric emptying advantage further underscores the wisdom behind Dr. Salisbury's choice of minced beef as a cornerstone of his healing diet. By promoting efficient gastric emptying, minced beef ensures that the body receives a steady and timely supply of nutrients, supporting optimal digestion and overall well-being. Protein, often referred to as the building block of life, plays a vital role in nearly every bodily function. It's essential for building and repairing tissues, producing enzymes and hormones, transporting nutrients, and supporting a healthy immune system. Dr. Salisbury recognized the importance of adequate protein intake, particularly for individuals recovering from illness or struggling with digestive disorders. Minced beef being a concentrated source of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, serves as an ideal food for maximizing protein absorption. The increased surface area and faster gastric emptying, as discussed earlier, contribute to this enhanced absorption. When protein is broken down more efficiently, the body can more readily utilize its constituent amino acids for various physiological processes. Studies have shown that consuming minced beef leads to a more rapid and significant rise in blood amino acid levels compared to consuming larger, less processed cuts of meat. This means that the body has access to a readily available pool of building blocks for muscle repair, hormone production, and other essential functions. Moreover, minced beef provides a form of protein that's gentle on the digestive system. Unlike some plant-based protein sources, which can be difficult to digest for some individuals, minced beef is easily broken down and assimilated, making it an ideal choice for those with compromised gut function. By choosing minced beef as the primary protein source in his diet, Dr. Salisbury ensured that his patients received an optimal dose of this vital nutrient, supporting their body's ability to heal, recover, and thrive. This emphasis on protein remains a cornerstone of nutritional therapy today, highlighting the enduring relevance of Dr. Salisbury's insights. In Dr. Salisbury's time, the prevailing medical wisdom viewed fat with suspicion. It was seen as a dietary evil responsible for a host of ailments, from obesity and heart disease to digestive upset and even mental sluggishness. This fear of fat permeated Victorian society, influencing everything from food choices to medical recommendations. This aversion to fat stemmed in part from a limited understanding of its role in human physiology. Fat was seen primarily as a source of calories, and excess calories, it was believed, inevitably led to weight gain and ill health. This simplistic view overlooked the crucial roles that fat plays in hormone production, cell signaling, nutrient absorption, and overall metabolic function. Dr. Salisbury, while ahead of his time in many respects, was not immune to the prevailing biases of his era. His dietary protocol, with its emphasis on lean minced beef and avoidance of added fats, reflected this fear of fat. While his recommendations proved remarkably effective for addressing gut dysbiosis and its associated symptoms, they also inadvertently created a nutritional deficiency that would later be addressed by modern interpretations of his work. This is not to say that Dr. Salisbury's avoidance of fat was entirely misguided. In the context of a healing diet, particularly for individuals struggling with severe gut inflammation, limiting fat intake can be beneficial. Fat, while essential, can also be more difficult to digest than protein, potentially exacerbating symptoms in a compromised digestive system. The 20th century witnessed a dramatic shift in our understanding of dietary fat. Scientists began to unravel the complexities of this essential macronutrient, recognizing its crucial role in human health and well-being. This paradigm shift led to a re-evaluation of traditional dietary recommendations, including those advocated by Dr. Salisbury. Modern interpretations of the Salisbury steak diet acknowledge the importance of adequate fat intake. While the original protocol focused on lean minced beef, contemporary approaches often incorporate healthier fats, such as grass-fed butter, tallow, coconut oil and olive oil, to ensure caloric sufficiency and support optimal metabolic function. This inclusion of fat doesn't negate the principles of Dr. Salisbury's work. Rather, it represents an evolution, a refinement based on a deeper understanding of human physiology and the nuanced interplay of macronutrients. Fat, far from being a dietary villain, emerges as a crucial ally in the pursuit of optimal health. This modern perspective recognizes that fat plays a vital role in hormone production. Fat is a precursor to essential hormones, including testosterone, estrogen and cortisol. It also plays a role in cell signaling, making up the membranes of our cells and influencing how they communicate and function. Additionally, fat aids in nutrient absorption. Fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E and K require fat for proper absorption. Lastly, fat contributes to feelings of fullness and satisfaction after meals, helping to regulate appetite and prevent overeating. One of the potential drawbacks of Dr. Salisbury's original diet was its relatively low caloric density. While lean minced beef provides a significant amount of protein, it's relatively low in calories compared to fattier cuts of meat or other energy-dense foods. This caloric deficit, while potentially beneficial for short-term healing protocols, can become problematic if maintained over the long term. Our bodies require a certain number of calories each day to function optimally. This caloric requirement varies depending on factors such as age, sex, activity level, and overall health status. When caloric intake consistently falls short of these requirements, the body enters a state of energy deficit, which can lead to a cascade of metabolic adaptations. While short-term caloric restriction can be beneficial for certain health goals, such as weight loss or reducing insulin resistance, prolonged caloric deprivation can have detrimental effects. The body, sensing a state of scarcity, may downregulate its metabolism, conserving energy by slowing down non-essential functions. This can lead to fatigue, hormonal imbalances, nutrient deficiencies, and even impaired immune function. Modern interpretations of the Salisbury steak diet address this concern by incorporating healthier fats to increase caloric density. This ensures that individuals following the diet consume sufficient energy to support their body's needs, preventing the negative consequences of chronic caloric restriction. Our bodies are intricate networks of interconnected systems, each relying on a delicate balance of hormones to function optimally. These chemical messengers regulate everything from mood and sleep to metabolism and reproduction. Fat, contrary to popular belief, plays a crucial role in this delicate hormonal dance. Cholesterol, a type of fat often demonized for its association with heart disease, serves as the building block for a wide range of essential hormones, including testosterone. This hormone, often associated with masculinity, is crucial for both men and women, influencing muscle mass, bone density, libido, and overall energy levels. Estrogen, primarily associated with femininity, is essential for reproductive health, bone health, and cardiovascular function. Cortisol, often viewed negatively, plays a vital role in regulating blood sugar, managing inflammation, and supporting a healthy stress response. When dietary fat intake is inadequate, the body's ability to produce these essential hormones can be compromised. This can lead to a cascade of hormonal imbalances, manifesting as fatigue, low libido, mood swings, irregular menstrual cycles, difficulty building muscle, and other health challenges. Modern interpretations of the Salisbury steak diet recognize the importance of adequate fat intake for hormone production and balance. By incorporating healthier fats, these approaches ensure that the body has the raw materials it needs to produce hormones in the right amounts at the right times, supporting optimal health and well-being. Long before the microbiome became a buzzword in health and wellness circles, Dr. Salisbury possessed an intuitive understanding of the gut's profound influence on overall health. While his contemporaries focused on treating individual ailments, he saw the body as an interconnected whole, recognizing that the gut, far from being a mere digestive organ, played a pivotal role in orchestrating a symphony of bodily functions. He observed a recurring theme in his patients. Those plagued by digestive distress often suffered from a constellation of seemingly unrelated health problems, from skin issues and fatigue to mood swings and weakened immunity. This led him to believe that the gut was not a siloed entity, but rather a central hub, its state of health reverberating throughout the entire system. This concept, revolutionary for its time, has since been validated by countless scientific studies. We now know that the gut, home to trillions of microorganisms collectively known as the microbiome, plays a crucial role in digestion, nutrient absorption, immune function, hormone production, and even brain health. Dr. Salisbury, despite lacking the sophisticated tools of modern science, had tapped into a fundamental truth about human health. A healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy body. His insights, once dismissed by some as eccentric, have become foundational principles of functional medicine, a holistic approach to healthcare that seeks to address the root causes of disease rather than merely treating symptoms. Dr. Salisbury, in his unwavering focus on gut health, had inadvertently become a pioneer of this movement, his legacy living on in the work of countless practitioners and researchers who recognize the gut's profound impact on overall well-being. Imagine a vast and intricate ecosystem teeming with life, a universe contained within the confines of your own body. This is the microbiome, a complex community of trillions of bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microorganisms that reside primarily in your gut. Far from being mere passengers, these microbes play an active role in shaping your health, influencing everything from your digestion and immunity to your mood and metabolism. Like any ecosystem, the microbiome thrives on balance. When beneficial bacteria outnumber the harmful ones, your gut hums along harmoniously, supporting digestion, synthesizing essential vitamins, training your immune system, and even influencing your brain chemistry. This state of equilibrium, known as eubiosis, is essential for overall health and well-being. However, this delicate balance can be easily disrupted by a variety of factors, including diet, stress, medications, and environmental toxins. When this happens, the harmful bacteria, opportunistic by nature, seize the opportunity to multiply, leading to a state of imbalance known as dysbiosis. This microbial mutiny can manifest in a myriad of ways, from digestive distress and skin issues to autoimmune disorders and mental health challenges. Dr. Salisbury, observing the debilitating effects of dysbiosis in his patients, recognized the need to restore balance to this inner ecosystem. His solution, the Salisbury steak diet, was in essence a targeted ecological intervention, a way to weed out the harmful bacteria and create an environment where beneficial microbes could flourish. In a world saturated with dietary fads and quick fixes, the Salisbury steak diet stands apart as a testament to the power of simplicity and precision. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach, nor is it a magic bullet for every ailment. Rather, it's a targeted strategy designed to address a specific problem: gut dysbiosis. The diet's effectiveness lies in its ability to starve out the harmful bacteria that thrive on sugar, processed foods, and inflammatory compounds, while simultaneously providing the building blocks for a healthy and diverse microbiome. The elimination of fermentable carbohydrates and fiber, often referred to as gut irritants, creates an environment where problematic bacteria struggle to survive. This microbial recalibration, as it's often called, allows the gut lining to heal, reduces inflammation, and creates space for beneficial bacteria to repopulate. This process, however, is not about eradication. A healthy microbiome is a diverse one, and even some strains of bacteria traditionally considered harmful play a role in maintaining gut health. The Salisbury steak diet, despite its minimalist approach, provides the foundation for this microbial diversity. As the gut heals and balance is restored, the body begins to crave a wider variety of foods, naturally guiding the reintroduction of nutrient-rich fruits, vegetables, and other gut-supporting foods. This gradual reintroduction, carefully monitored for any signs of discomfort, allows for the re-establishment of a robust and resilient microbiome, capable of weathering future dietary and environmental challenges. While the Salisbury steak diet's impact on digestion is undeniable, its benefits extend far beyond the realm of bloating and bowel movements. The gut, we now know, is not a self-contained entity, but rather a central command center, its influence radiating outward to impact virtually every system in the body. The gut microbiome, through a complex interplay of signaling molecules, immune cells and metabolic byproducts, communicates with the brain, the immune system, the endocrine system, and even the cardiovascular system. This intricate network, often referred to as the gut-brain axis, highlights the profound interconnectedness of our bodies and the far-reaching consequences of gut dysbiosis. When the gut is inflamed and imbalanced, this communication network goes haywire, sending out distress signals that can manifest as mood disorders. Studies have linked gut dysbiosis to anxiety, depression, and even more severe mental health conditions. Autoimmune diseases. An imbalanced microbiome can trigger an autoimmune response, leading to conditions like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, rheumatoid arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease. Skin problems. Eczema, acne, and other skin conditions are often linked to gut health, as inflammation in the gut can manifest as inflammation in the skin. Metabolic dysfunction. Gut dysbiosis can disrupt metabolic processes, contributing to insulin resistance, weight gain, and other metabolic disorders. By addressing the root cause of these problems, gut dysbiosis, the Salisbury steak diet has the potential to not only alleviate digestive distress, but also to improve a wide range of seemingly unrelated health conditions. This holistic approach to health, recognizing the interconnectedness of our bodies, lies at the heart of Dr. Salisbury's legacy, reminding us that true health begins in the gut. Our bodies are intricate symphonies of hormones, each playing a specific role in maintaining harmony and balance. These chemical messengers, produced by various glands throughout the body, regulate a vast array of physiological processes, from metabolism and growth to mood, sleep, and reproduction. Like a finely tuned orchestra, even slight imbalances in this hormonal symphony can lead to discord, manifesting as a range of health challenges. Dr. Salisbury, while not privy to the intricacies of modern endocrinology, intuitively understood the importance of hormonal balance. His emphasis on simple whole foods, particularly protein-rich minced beef, inadvertently supported this delicate hormonal dance. While he may not have used terms like insulin sensitivity or glucagon response, his dietary recommendations, through their impact on blood sugar regulation and nutrient partitioning, fostered an internal environment conducive to hormonal harmony. Modern science has unveiled the mechanisms behind these hormonal interactions, revealing how specific dietary components influence hormone production, signaling, and sensitivity. The Salisbury steak diet, with its focus on protein and its strategic manipulation of carbohydrates and fats, emerges as a surprisingly sophisticated tool for optimizing hormonal health, promoting not just digestive well-being, but also a cascade of benefits that extend far beyond the gut. Let's delve into the specifics of this hormonal symphony, exploring how the Salisbury steak diet, through its unique macronutrient profile, influences key players like insulin, glucagon, and human growth hormone, orchestrating a metabolic environment conducive to optimal health and vitality. Insulin, often referred to as the master regulator of metabolism, plays a pivotal role in maintaining blood sugar balance and directing nutrient traffic throughout the body. Produced by the pancreas, this hormone acts like a key, unlocking cells to allow glucose, the body's primary energy source, to enter and fuel their activities. In a healthy system, insulin secretion is tightly regulated. When we consume carbohydrates, particularly those that are quickly digested and absorbed, blood sugar levels rise, triggering the pancreas to release insulin. Insulin then ushers glucose into cells, primarily muscle and fat cells, for immediate use or storage. However, in a state of insulin resistance, a common metabolic dysfunction often linked to chronic disease, cells become less responsive to insulin signals. The pancreas, sensing this resistance, pumps out even more insulin, trying to force glucose into the cells. This creates a vicious cycle of hyperinsulinemia, high insulin levels, and hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, setting the stage for a range of health problems, including weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. The Salisbury steak diet, with its minimal carbohydrate content, particularly during its initial phases, promotes insulin sensitivity by reducing the overall insulin load on the body. By minimizing blood sugar spikes, the diet allows the pancreas to take a break from its constant insulin production, giving cells a chance to regain their sensitivity to this crucial hormone. This improved insulin sensitivity not only benefits blood sugar regulation, but also has far-reaching effects on energy levels, appetite control, inflammation, and even cognitive function. Section 3. Glucagon, the fat-burning maestro. While insulin often takes center stage in discussions about metabolism, its less talked about counterpart, glucagon, plays an equally vital role in maintaining energy balance. Produced by the pancreas, glucagon acts as insulin's antagonist, its primary function being to raise blood sugar levels when they dip too low. When we haven't eaten for a while, or when we engage in strenuous activity that depletes our glycogen stores, the body's stored form of glucose, glucagon steps in to prevent a metabolic meltdown. It signals the liver to release stored glucose into the bloodstream, providing a readily available energy source for the brain and other vital organs. But glucagon's influence extends beyond blood sugar regulation. This versatile hormone also promotes the breakdown of stored fat, a process known as lipolysis, releasing fatty acids into the bloodstream to be used as fuel. This fat-burning effect makes glucagon a key player in weight management and metabolic health. The Salisbury steak diet, by minimizing blood sugar fluctuations and promoting insulin sensitivity, creates an environment where glucagon can thrive. With insulin levels in check, Glucagon is free to perform its fat-burning magic, mobilizing stored energy and supporting a healthy metabolic rate. This hormonal synergy underscores the elegance of Dr. Salisbury's approach, highlighting how a simple dietary shift can have profound effects on the body's intricate metabolic machinery. Section 4. Beyond insulin, the HGH connection. Human growth hormone, often associated with childhood development and athletic performance, plays a surprisingly significant role in adult health and well-being. Produced by the pituitary gland, this hormone influences a wide range of physiological processes, including muscle growth, bone density, fat metabolism, skin elasticity, and even cognitive function. While HGH production naturally declines with age, lifestyle factors, particularly diet and exercise, can influence its secretion and effectiveness. Enter the Salisbury steak diet, a dietary approach that, through its unique impact on insulin and blood sugar regulation, indirectly supports optimal HGH levels. Studies have shown that high insulin levels, often triggered by a diet high in refined carbohydrates and sugars, can suppress HGH production. This hormonal tug-of-war, with insulin and HGH vying for dominance, can have significant consequences for body composition, energy levels, and overall health. The Salisbury steak diet, by promoting insulin sensitivity and minimizing blood sugar spikes, creates an environment where HGH can flourish. With insulin levels in check, the pituitary gland is free to release HGH without interference, supporting muscle growth, fat burning, and a host of other anti-aging benefits. This hormonal synergy underscores the power of dietary intervention, highlighting how simple food choices can have profound effects on our hormonal landscape. Section 5. Body composition, a surprising outcome. You might assume that a diet centered around lean beef, even with the addition of healthy fats, would lead to muscle loss. After all, conventional wisdom dictates that building muscle requires a calorie surplus and ample carbohydrates to fuel workouts. However, the Salisbury steak diet, with its emphasis on protein and its unique hormonal effects, often produces a surprising outcome. Improved body composition, characterized by fat loss and muscle preservation, or even gain. This seemingly paradoxical effect can be attributed to several factors. First, protein. The cornerstone of the Salisbury steak diet is highly satiating, meaning it promotes feelings of fullness and reduces overall calorie intake. This can lead to a calorie deficit even without conscious effort, creating an environment conducive to fat loss. Second, the diet's positive impact on insulin sensitivity enhances the body's ability to utilize stored fat for fuel. With insulin levels in check, the body becomes more efficient at accessing and burning fat reserves, particularly during periods of fasting or exercise. Third, the diet's potential to boost HGH levels further supports muscle preservation and growth. HGH, being anabolic in nature, promotes muscle protein synthesis, counteracting the muscle breakdown that can occur during periods of calorie restriction. Finally, the Salisbury steak diet's simplicity and focus on whole foods often lead to a reduction in inflammation and improved gut health. This in turn can improve nutrient absorption and utilization, further supporting a healthy body composition. It's important to note that individual results may vary depending on factors such as genetics, activity levels, and adherence to the dietary protocol. However, the Salisbury steak diet, with its unique combination of protein, healthy fats, and minimal carbohydrates, offers a compelling approach to improving body composition, challenging conventional notions about muscle building and fat loss. Section 1. A diet for the modern age. Dr. James Salisbury, were he alive today, would likely be both astonished and vindicated by the resurgence of interest in his namesake diet. What began as a radical approach to healing gut dysbiosis in Civil War soldiers has found new life in the 21st century, embraced by individuals seeking solutions to a growing epidemic of chronic diseases, many rooted in, you guessed it, gut dysfunction. The Salisbury steak diet, far from being a relic of Victorian-era medicine, resonates with startling relevance in our modern world. We've come full circle, recognizing that our ancestors, often guided by intuition and observation rather than double-blind studies, stumbled upon dietary wisdom that we're only now beginning to fully appreciate. This isn't about romanticizing the past or advocating a return to a bland, meat and water existence. It's about recognizing the enduring power of simple, whole foods and the profound impact they can have on our health. The Salisbury steak diet, with its emphasis on protein, its strategic use of fat, and its elimination of gut-irritating elements, offers a compelling framework for restoring gut health, optimizing hormonal balance, and reclaiming vitality. This is a diet for the modern age, adapted and refined through the lens of scientific understanding, yet retaining the core principles that made it so effective over a century ago. It's a testament to the enduring power of nature's blueprint for health and a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most profound. Section 2. Addressing common concerns. The Salisbury steak diet, like any dietary approach, often elicits questions and concerns. Let's address some of the most common. Is it healthy to eat so much red meat? This question often stems from outdated dietary guidelines that demonize saturated fat and red meat. Current research paints a more nuanced picture. Lean, grass-fed beef, the cornerstone of the Salisbury steak diet, is a nutritional powerhouse, providing high-quality protein, essential amino acids, heme iron, the most bioavailable form, B vitamins, zinc, and creatine. Moreover, studies have shown that moderate consumption of unprocessed red meat, particularly when part of a balanced diet, is not associated with an increased risk of heart disease or other chronic illnesses. Won't I be missing out on essential nutrients? The initial phase of the Salisbury steak diet, with its focus on beef and water, is intentionally restrictive, designed to give the gut a chance to heal and reset. However, this is not meant to be a long-term approach. As symptoms improve and the gut heals, a wider variety of nutrient-rich foods can be gradually reintroduced, ensuring a balanced and complete nutritional profile. Is this diet sustainable long-term? The Salisbury steak diet, in its strictest form, is best viewed as a therapeutic intervention, a way to address specific health concerns, particularly those related to gut dysbiosis. Long-term, the principles of the diet, prioritizing protein, choosing whole foods, and minimizing processed foods and sugars, can be adapted to create a sustainable and enjoyable way of eating. Section 3. Embracing the Salisbury legacy. The Salisbury steak diet, more than just a set of dietary guidelines, represents a shift in perspective, a return to the fundamentals of human health. It's a reminder that our bodies possess an innate capacity for healing, given the right conditions and the right fuel. Dr. Salisbury, in his unwavering focus on gut health and his belief in the body's ability to heal itself, left behind a legacy that extends far beyond a simple beef patty. He challenged the status quo, questioned dogma, and dared to trust the body's innate wisdom. In a world inundated with conflicting dietary advice and quick fixes, the Salisbury steak diet stands as a beacon of simplicity and common sense. It's a testament to the enduring power of whole foods, the importance of listening to our bodies, and the transformative potential of a healthy gut. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us remember the lessons of Dr. Salisbury, embracing a holistic approach to health that honours the interconnectedness of our bodies and the profound impact of our dietary choices. The Salisbury steak diet, far from being a fad or a gimmick, offers a timeless path to well-being, a journey worth embarking on, one juicy bite at a time.
Check out my site at compositionconsultant.com, where your journey to peak performance and optimal health begins. With a degree in human nutrition and over 15 years of training experience, I've guided more than 400 carnivores to not just meet, but exceed their physique and performance goals. Through personalised consultations, comprehensive ebooks and dedicated coaching, I'm here to ensure your success. Join the ranks of those who have transformed their lives. It's time to align your physique goals with positive health outcomes. Visit compositionconsultant.com today and take the first step towards the best version of you. Build muscle and lose fat on the carnivore diet.